Everyone. Okay, so I wanted to share a scenario that I had encountered with Cobb County Police Department. I'm originally from Illinois, and I moved up to Georgia in March of 2014. And in July, I was wrongfully arrested because I had called Cobb County Police Department for assistance in a matter of someone putting their hands on me and being hostile and belligerent in the presence of my daughter as well. And it was not acceptable, so I needed to call who I needed to call for assistance because that's what they're there for, right? But the thing is, before they came out there, I had informed the dispatcher that the person that I was calling on had already left already. But I know procedure is that for the officers to still come out to the residence or wherever the situation took place to make sure that everything is still okay. So when they got there, I answered the door for them. I was expecting them to arrive. And I informed them of what was going on and why I needed them out there. And I let them know, just as well as I had let the dispatcher know already, that the person had left already. Well, they were like, okay. They started to whisper amongst each other, right? And it was the way they did it. It was just so suspect and weird. And I was looking at it like, okay, why are they whispering? The officer turns back to me and goes, can I search your apartment? And he whispers it to me and I go, no. Search my apartment for what? I stayed open-minded because the fact of the matter is, who's to say that they weren't asking to search my apartment because who said that, maybe who said I wasn't hiding the person or the person wasn't forcing me? Even though my body language was not scared, it wasn't, anything that'll make them even let their mind go to somebody was forcing me to do something. But I still stayed open-minded. And instead of him informing me on the reasoning behind, he goes and say, do we need to get a search warrant? A search warrant? See, that's why I questioned, because their body language showed me that they were letting their mind go to the left with me and that I don't think that they were going to treat me fairly. So I say to him, a search warrant? Sir, a search warrant isn't even required for why I called you out here. He goes to argue and debate with me that I didn't call him. I didn't call for assistance. And I said, yes, sir, I did. I called you guys twice. He says, no, you didn't. I said, yes, I did. He says, no, you didn't. Someone else called. I said, okay, sir, well, in that case, me and someone else called. But I called you. So are we going to focus on the matter? Like, I'm confused on what's happening right now. And he goes, what's in your apartment? Let us in there. What are you hiding? And I say, I'm not hiding anything, sir. What are you talking about? I say, why does it seem like you're treating me like a criminal and you're being biased towards me? I don't understand. I'm confused. And then instead of him finishing our conversation, he walks into my apartment. I ask them to get out. They ignore me. They continue to walk up my stairs. I say, please get out of my apartment. I said, do you know that I know that you're breaking the law right now? As soon as I said that to them, guess what they did? They got out of my apartment. They stood at the door. They threatened me and told me that a search warrant was on its way. And I said, sir, you know what? I do not get this. I don't understand. I'm not from Georgia. I said, what is it? Do you have a quota to meet or something? Why are we not focusing on the situation at hand? Like, I called you. I'm a victim of a situation and I need your assistance. But you're not focused on assisting me. You're mistreating me. You're being biased again and you're treating me as if I am a criminal. He then keeps on telling me that they're not going anywhere until the search warrant gets here, la da da da. Guess what? After 15 minutes of them standing there at my door, continuously threatening me with a search warrant, guess who went to jail? I went to jail. I did 23 days in Cobb County Police Detention Center. All because I looked at an officer and I told him, like, sir, I looked at you as if you were an officer of the law here to assist me. But it's clear to me that you're trying to take the law into your own hands, And you want to do what you want to do. The same way I got laws to abide by, you have laws to abide by. So you're getting mad at me because I won't willingly allow you to break the law. I'm not going to willingly allow you to break the law. You keep bringing up a search warrant to me. So therefore, you clearly are looking for something that has nothing to do with the matter that is taking place right now. So if a search warrant is needed, for you to find what you need to find, then that is when you'll get in, because I'm not going to let you willingly just come in, even though I have nothing to hide. It's the principle right now. And he said again, he's going to stay there with his foot in my door. He wouldn't allow me to shut my door or anything. When the search warrant comes, that's when they were going to do what they were going to do. That search warrant never came because I knew it was all fake, right? But guess what? Again, I got wrongfully arrested. They just snatched me out of my apartment, put cuffs on me, took my daughter to DFACS. Luckily, she didn't stay in the system for long because my mom and them came up here and got her. But my baby got put into a system in Georgia, something that we don't do. I went to jail and did 23 days in Cobb County. It would have been 8 months, but I bonded myself out. Insane, right? But this is the thing. Police officers are taking advantage of their authority. They're hoping that we're dumb. They're hoping that we're not knowledgeable. They're hoping that we just know because they have a badge on it that they can do what they want to do, but they can't do what they want to do. That's not how it works. And if you knew better, you do better. They mad because I did better than what they used to. But you guys know what? For 8 months, they prolonged my case. Again, this took place in July 16th of last year. March of this year, my case just got thrown out. I had to fire 2 public defenders because they all worked together. They hired a private investigator to try to do certain things like roll up marijuana in front of me. No, baby, that's not the type of chick that I am. Not gonna work. All y'all can go. I had to let them go, hire me a real good attorney for a few thousand, you feel me? And I beat my case. The case didn't even get to trial, though. They didn't take the case to trial. You know why? Because they was too focused on trying to get me to plea out to something because they know I was wrongfully charged. But I'm still fighting for it. I went to the NAACP. I went to the Internal Affairs. You know, I did this. I researched the laws. I researched the laws in Georgia to see what it is that they're talking about. I went, y'all, got my charges when I got out of jail because I said, let me see. I heard when I was in jail, intake or whatever, they told me that I was being charged with 5 charges. 5 charges? What? How is that possible? 2 battery, a cruelty to a child, a disorderly conduct, and obstruction of justice? What? Where they do that at? Oh, in Georgia, in Cobb County. Yes, that's how they get down. I done heard everybody tell these stories about Cobb County count on being busted, this, that, and the other. But you can't do that to somebody that's innocent. Just like I told them, I'm not pleading out to no charges. The plea out, y'all was willing to drop all charges and take my disorderly conduct charge from a state charge and drop that down to a city ordinance charge. No fee, no fines, no probation, no nothing. Yes, that plea out would have been great for somebody who broke the law, but not for somebody that's innocent. And guess what? Again, didn't go to trial and all charges dismissed because they didn't have a case. And then the person who actually I caught the police on, he went to jail. He pleaded out right away because he was guilty of what he was guilty of. That was my witness. I had all my witnesses. I had all my everything together. They couldn't believe it. They couldn't stand me because I'm a fighter. I stand for what's right. It's only one way to do it. And now I'm still fighting. And I'm going to need everybody's help. Everybody who's from Georgia and know about Cobb County. Anybody, period. It don't matter if you're in Illinois, where I'm from, Georgia, if you're in Texas, Florida, Utah, Washington, I don't care. I need y'all's assistance because all of this that's happening right now with the police, it's not right. They're taking advantage of their authority and it's not acceptable. And until somebody stands up and fight and never give up, regardless of what everybody else talking about, because you know how many people told me to plea out. I'm not pleading out to nothing. I didn't do nothing, so I won't have nothing on my record that shouldn't be there. But you got to know, you got to stand strong regardless. It's not a lot of fighters out there, but I need y'all's help. I need y'all assistance. You know, like I said, I won my criminal case, but now it's the civil part. And it's not about the money. It's not about that. It's about the justice. Okay? The same way I fought before, I'm going to fight again right now. And I want everybody to know what happened. I'm going to keep talking about this. You got any questions? Let's talk about it. Let's stand up. Let's fight for this. Sandra Bland just went through it. That could have been me. Thank God it wasn't my time, but I'm still going to fight. I ain't fearing nothing but him. And he got my back. He's been holding me down since this happened. And he's going to hold me down to the end. So y'all, hop on board, because Cobb County gonna learn today.